What I'm going to show you, hopefully it's recording so I don't have to do the whole damn thing. Uh, After this is when I show you the different grinders. So anyway, you have to have the workbench. You can see here I made all three grinders, level 1, level 2, and
deprivation warning.
yeah, well, screw you. Um, they have to be in good shape. So anyway, I'm going to show you what each level of grinder right after this. But anyway, you have to have the workbench, well, to repair tools. And also to upgrade. I'll show you once it fixes itself. Okay, this is a level 1 grinder. Okay. So now you see how it's going to upgrade to level 2. It takes a bit. It takes a while for it to do it. So we're going to go over here and get a drink.
Water refilled.
Okay. You can stand here and watch it, and once it finishes sparking, then it's complete. So you have to have the workbench. That's why I stress in some of my videos, get the workbench as soon as you can, because you have to repair the tool. You can pick it up from here if you don't want to. I'm not going to pick it up because I was just going to show you how to upgrade. And then now I'm going to upgrade it from level 2 to level 3. You just hit upgrade, and you'll see that it'll turn. Where'd it go? You'll see that it'll turn to red. I'll just do this real quick, and then I'll put the video together. But I did go out and I showed you what each level does do of the grinder. So just stay tuned. And there you go. Now you have,
New item.
yeah, I know. Now you have it all upgraded. So workbench is a must for repairs. Now, real quick with the grinders. When you do go out and you start exploring, I highly recommend that you make 2 of them. Okay. Well, they start you out with 1. Also, too, real quick. No, this is about buildings. If you could get water from here, from your sink, you can also take a shit, which gives you nitrogen for the fertilizer. So anyway, keep watching, and the grinders are right after this. So keep watching. Because I don't think I've been here yet, and I wanted to mark it so when I do the different levels of grinders, people can see. You know, and if you notice, yeah, I don't think I've been here yet. Um, and if you notice, I don't have a little picture of me down in the corner because people don't give a shit what I look like. That's just personally what I think. Oops. Let's make sure here. Okay. Now I have all 3 of them: grinder level 1, grinder level 2, and grinder level 3. So obviously we'll start with ground. It's almost dark up. So as you can see, say you can't grind it with that one. Um, you have to kind of walk around. And generally speaking, these scrap piles, see, you won't be able to grind that. Um, I've already, know because I've been through this. So you can see you have scrap like this you can grind. I just happened to pick this one here just to give you an idea. And then once I grind all the level 1 material, then I'll show you. See, you can't. Then I'll then I'll show you. You can see like some. Well, okay, this here you can still grind, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you can and can't grind with 2 levels of 3 levels. I'm sorry, 3 levels of the grinders. See, like this here, you won't be able to grind that. You won't be able to grind that. So you can see these beams you can grind. So if you see these beams, level 1 you can grind. So don't get frustrated if there's certain things you can't grind. Just remember it does take 3 different levels of grinders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here. Should be able to grind this. I hear you. I told you you can come up. It's my cat, little one. Now these here, say, you cannot grind these. The beams, yes, you can grind the beams, as you can see. So I'm just trying to give you an idea of what you can and can't do. Now the scrap to my left, you can grind that. And the more materials that you grind down and collect, that's what gives you your points. So you can get different upgrades. And you have to have the workbench in order to upgrade your tools. And it's going to get dark, so I won't be able, I'll have to pause it. Yeah, see stuff like this, you're not going to be able to grind. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I have it all already, yeah. And the sun is setting, so I will have to cut this. See, like these here, you can't grind. Now when I switch to the, see how it changed colors? That's your not level 1, level 2, and level 3. So you can see, I can grind the solar panels with level 2. Like I say, what I'll do is I'll have to pause this because I'm going to have to get some sleep. And circuit boards and everything, like I said, I haven't been here. Now, a little, not really a cheat, but if you want to find out where items are, hit alternate Z, and you see how something lit up right there, so I know there's something there. So just remember, if you don't want to be exploring and looking around for items, just hit alternate Z and circuit board. Just hit alternate Z, and it will tell you where everything is at. Not every, yeah. So just remember alternate Z, and it highlights any items that you can collect. All right, now what I'm going to do here, you can see I won't be able to grind into this, so we'll go to level 2. See, and you can't grind it with level 2. You can see that. So you can grind solar panels, see like this here. Your generators for, not generators, for water, storage tanks, items like that you can grind. See, like this here, you can't grind. The idea I'm just showing you, okay, so you understand. You won't be able to grind this. The stair you can, but the building itself, see the airlock, you won't be able to grind that. You won't be able to grind the, oh, you can grind the tipper. Never mind. I didn't think you could grind the tipper. They change it as you go, see. Because this is early access. This is the latest early access. The date on this is, yeah, I'm trying to think of the date on this. This is this is April of 2024. Doesn't show. And you can see as you grind stuff down what it gives you, kind of like in the left there. So you can grind a lot of stuff. You can grind all your solar panels. You can grind your water generators. You can pretty much grind everything down. Your backpack will fill up pretty quick. So, of course, dump every use of uranium I picked up. So always gather your uranium. Now, do you want to see me sleep? Not really, but you know what? You're going to suffer rather than get out of it. Now, the other thing, too, is I can be out here in the cold because I have a higher level suit. But if you have the level 1 suit, I wouldn't really go outside until it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning because of the cold. It will hit you and it can kill you. So make sure you keep an eye out on that end. I know it's annoying having the stuff up on the right and left
Oxygen,
there.
50%.
And whenever you save the game, you can either save it by sleeping, okay, which will save it, or you can just hit your escape key and manually save. Okay, so you see your number 2, you can see it grinds all this. I'm not going to grind all this down. I just want to give you an idea of what you can and can't grind with the different levels of the grinders. So really, you really don't have to worry so much about materials. The further you go from base, there's more and more buildings you'll discover that have tablets. As far as the tablets go, which I don't really need to go into, but the tablets, as far as the tablets are, you'll reach a point where they're no good anymore, to where you won't use them because you've already got enough things unlocked. So just remember, all the stuff you're grinding when you're chopping up rocks and you're collecting it, see how it won't grind that. None of this stuff is grindable. The tank is. I don't want to drag this out because my videos sometimes are way too freaking long. And I swear a lot, but I gotta try to refrain from that because the kids. Because the youngins. Because everybody knows youngins, they don't ever hear any swear words. See, because like none of this stuff you can grind, say. Some of this up here you can grind. But anyway, you get the idea. The stairs, you can always grind those with level 1. And remember, this is level 2. Okay, this is your level 2 grinder. You can see it will not grind the building. It won't do the airlocks. So just remember that. See, a lot of this stuff it won't grind. So you get in. So now you have an idea. You can grind, the metal boxes with level 1. But the buildings themselves and some of the other scrap. But all your solar panels, once you achieve level 2, you can grind all those. Now, once you get level 3 grinder, which you have to have the workbench to upgrade it. You cannot make anything beyond level 1, no matter how advanced you are. So you have to get the workbench, and that's why I stress that you unlock the workbench as soon as you can. Okay, so you can see that's about all I can grind. All right, you can't grind these here, your hallways, your any of this stuff. So you can see that what I ground. Okay, hopefully I didn't go too fast. Now I'll switch to level 3. And level 3, you can grind hallways. You can grind everything else with level 3. And they do wear down. So if whether you're using the Mars truck, your little ATV, or the like you see how the frost around my mask, but it won't affect me because I have the heavy suit. So just remember. Now, if you're in the shade, it's colder in the shade. So if you're still have your original suit and you start a little early, do your work in the sun. Because if you do the work in the sun will warm you. And then your airlocks, obviously, you can grind those. So that's your differences between 1, 2, and 3 of your grinders. So I was trying to keep this video short, and I'm sure it's way too freaking long.
Suit power, 75%.
Yeah, well, we don't really care, lady. And you can see if you grind something, see how it just left the first aid kits laying here. So you don't have to worry about destroying. Did I pick it up? Yeah. You don't really have to worry about destroying anything. I mean, you can go into buildings, obviously, if you only have level 1 grinder. Go inside every single building, look around, or hit alternate Z, because you'll find circuit boards. And you need plenty of circuit boards. You will burn through them. Now, I got to give them credit with the circuit boards. They've really increased the amount of circuit boards from earlier versions of the game. I've been playing this game since, well, probably since the early access first came out. And it was always kind of a pain finding circuit boards. You could either find a lot of small circuit boards, or you could find a lot of medium, but not what you need. So now they've changed it to where, to be honest with you, is almost over an abundance of circuit boards, to be honest with you. So these are the tablets here. It's useless to me because I've already reached a point. And pick up rocks too. Okay, because you could.
Inventory fill.
Oh, of course it is. And then you see this case here. These ones that open have something in them. The big ones don't. But anyway, ones that you can open, always, oh, must have already collected it. Yeah, there's nothing there. Sometimes you'll get stuff stuck in the air. So anyway, that's your difference between the grinders, and I just really wanted to show you the differences. Um, there's more buildings around here somewhere. I could go there and show you, but
Oxygen source external.
you don't really care.